Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm taking my videos and slowing them down for y'all because I know a lot of you said that my tutorials were too fast for beginners, so I'm in the process of taking every single one of my tutorials and slowing it down. So this is a slowed down version of my very first tutorial here on YouTube, which is a face scrubby made of 100% cotton yarn, and you will be needing your 6mm crochet hook, and I think I used about 50 grams of a worsted weight yarn in each color. Not the exact amount, I don't remember the exact amount I used, but that's just an approximate. You're going to be starting out with whatever color you want for the two centers, and we are going to make a magic circle. So I loop it over my fingers twice, pull the first loop over the second loop, then pull that second loop over the first loop and off of my fingers by pulling up the first loop. Again, this is a slowed down tutorial, so if you're like, wow, this is a little bit wacky, you can speed it up or slow it down to your preferred speed. This is just so that it's slowed down for you guys, so you guys can really understand the tutorial a little bit better. So now we are going to insert our hook into that magic circle, yarn over and chain one. And that's all you have to do to start, just yarn over and chain one. Now to make half double crochets, you're going to want to yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through one loop, and then yarn over and pull through all three. And you're going to repeat this 10 times until you have 10 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into your magic circle, yarn over, pull through one loop, and then yarn over, pull through all three. And this is called a half double crochet or an HDC. So if you need to look up a more professional tutorial, or if you just aren't grasping it fully, you're just gonna look up half double crochet tutorial, and I believe I do have one on my channel, and if I do, I will link it down below for you guys. Now you're just gonna do 10 of these, and when you get to the beginning of your round or you've completed your 10 stitches, you're gonna pull your tail tight. This just closes it all together and makes it look like a circle. Now you are going to slip stitch to your very first half double crochet. A lot of people prefer to slip stitch to their first chain. I do not recommend doing this as it makes it frustrating and hard to get in there and you're like, what am I slip stitching into? So just find your first stitch, or when you started your round, put a stitch marker to that first stitch so you can find it. Now you're going to chain one, just yarn over and pull through. And then we are going to be placing 2 in each stitch. So you're going to go right below. You're going to go into the stitch that you slip stitched into at the beginning of your round. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull through one, and then yarn over, pull through all three. That's a half double crochet again. And then we're going to go back into that very same space. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through three. And that is 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. So you're going to be doing that all the way around, placing 2 in each stitch, bringing your total stitch count up to 20. And the reason we're doing this is so, first, because our project needs to be larger, right? And also, if you're not increasing and you're just making the same amount of stitches all the way around, your project is going to fold and it will not be flat. And that is a common problem, especially when I first started crocheting. I thought you could just crochet in circles, not increasing, and that is a mistake. So don't try that. Definitely increase your stitches, and you can make your scrubby larger than mine. So after the last round, after the third round, I will show you a way or tell you a way to make it larger if you prefer. At the end of the round, you are going to slip stitch your first stitch, and you can see here how I'm highlighting it for you guys. Please make sure you go around and count and make sure you have 20 stitches, because if you don't, the tutorial is going to be messed up. Like, it's gonna not look right. So make sure you just go around, check that number again. It won't hurt to check. And now we are going to cut our yarn, our gray yarn, or whatever color you used for the middle. Now you can keep yours one solid color, but I just feel like it adds a lot of visual interest, especially because you're using such a simple stitch, just to add another color to make it look a little bit, not better, but a little bit more like I don't know how to explain that. Just make it a little bit more exciting, I guess. Now to add your new color, all you're gonna do is wrap it over your hook and chain 1 with it. That's the easiest way I found to change my color, but if you have a different way that you like to change your colors, you can go ahead and do that. This is just my preferred way. Now you're gonna make sure your tails are pulled tight, and I am gonna be crocheting over my tails just because weaving in ends is a pain. So you are going to chain 1 with that pink yarn. Make sure your tails are in place to crochet over them. And we are going to start in the very first stitch, the one you slip stitched into, and you're going to make 1/2 double crochet. Now this round is a little bit different. In the next stitch then you're going to add 2 half double crochets. So for this round you're going to put 1/2 double crochet in one stitch and then 2 in the next. So 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around till you get to the beginning of your round, and then you're going to slip stitch to your first stitch. Now, a way to make it bigger, like I said I'm going to tell you, is just to increase that. So next round, if you want to do a next round, you're going to place 1/2 double crochet in the first one and another 1/2 double crochet by itself in the second stitch, then an increase. And that's what you'll keep doing. You'll keep increasing the amount of times you're making 1/2 double crochet. So for your 5th round, it will be 1/2 double crochet in the next 3, then an increase, if that makes sense. So if you want to make it larger, you can. It's very simple to do so. Now that we're at the end of our round, again, you're going to slip stitch to your very first stitch. And this should be pretty easy to see because you changed your color. If it's easier for you to change your color after every round so you can see those stitches better, go ahead and do that. It will look like such an interesting face scrubby. Now we are going to cut our yarn and fasten off. And the way I do that is I just basically chain 1, and instead of keeping it on your hook, just pull it through, if that makes sense. Just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and weave in your tails. 1 tail you should have if you crocheted over your ends. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this tutorial. I did wind up making so many of these, and I know this tutorial was like 2 years old, but I still use this tutorial to this day. So it is an awesome face scrubby, great as a small little gift to put in gift bags or something like that. You can color coordinate them, and best part is they can also be coasters. So they don't only have to be face scrubbies, but coasters as well. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Joining me, be sure to subscribe.